Hello everyone, my name is Bobby Perry, and this is going to be the 38th episode of BPerryFilms podcast. And I'm coming to you today as a review video. I'm going to be talking about the software that I've been using for the past 3 months called Metricool. I'll put my link in the description box, and I'll actually put the URL up here. So you can get your first month free trial on any of the paid plans that they have available. And I'm going to be walking you through my screen, showing you some of my analytics from using the platform. As many of you know, I am new to TikTok and I've been using it for almost nearly 3 months now, and it's been a great journey. Been experimenting with different type of content, whether it's talking about social media or building a brand, getting people to talk about topics that are normally looked at as a taboo and starting a discussion. And let me tell you, the energy has been very fantastic. So I greatly appreciate you guys. And I want everyone who's follow me on YouTube or Instagram to definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more information, and also join part of my community that I'm looking to build and build those connections that a lot of people lack. I know that during the pandemic, we've been trapped at home and losing hope as to what we should do. But it's a learning process, it's a learning curve. So I've been experimenting with different softwares just to see where I can get the most amount of reach, the most amount of engagement, and also ease up the workload for myself, because everyone knows I have so many services on my website and I'm trying to consolidate things to make everything more efficient and ease of use and won't wear me thin. Because as content creators, we suffer from burnout, we suffer from anxiety, loneliness sometimes, or feeling alone. I'll do a video describing the differences between those two in the future. But I'm here to start a discussion with all of you and hopefully get some value out of this, so you can start with your content creation journey or join me through my social media marketing agency journey and see what goes on behind the scenes of what I do. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. My dashboard looks like. So some of the software that I use for any type of content that I produce, I use Google Workspace for all my documents and pictures or images that I have, and even video content. And also I use Grammarly to just check on spelling and grammar to make sure everything sounds smooth sailing, because we know we want everything sounding professional. And then lastly, I use Metricool, the software that I'm going to be telling you about. But let me just download this picture real quick. And I'm going to give you like a live demonstration of what the platform looks like. So this is my dashboard on Metricool. When you first log in, you're probably just going to... So when you first log into Metricool, you're gonna get into this dashboard right here, and just to let you know, you have to have a professional creator or business account in order to use this software. You can add Twitter, you can add your Google profile, you can add your YouTube channel, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and you can even run ads, and they even have Twitch on here. I never used an ad before, but maybe in the future I might, you never know, just to test it out. But as you can see, these are all professional accounts, business accounts. I believe my Instagram account is a creator account. And just a keynote, with LinkedIn, you have to have a company page. Otherwise, it's not going to show you analytics. And that's why on this page right here, it shows the connections that I'm with right here. But if you look, let's say, go to planning, and you want to get some insight, actually go to your analytics, go to LinkedIn, and it'll let you know that on the personal accounts, you can't get your analytics, but you're still welcome to post. But like I said, you have to have a company page. And I think I mentioned that on TikTok. If I didn't, I'll make a video explaining all that. So I'll just watch you through the platform. So as you can see, this shows how many followers I have, whether it went up, whether it went down. As you can see right here, I started TikTok on May 28th, and it's almost been 3 months. And as you can see, it goes up and down. I'm just grateful that I've been able to grow so fast. Like even right here, it dipped. I know a lot of creators were talking about how they're losing followers on certain platforms, but overnight it went up 12 subscribers. And I guess right here, I didn't post that often. I think I didn't post for maybe like a week and a half. And with TikTok, they keep me accountable. They like keep posting. And I try to post at least once or twice a week when it comes to TikTok and every other week when it comes to YouTube and Instagram. I try to post at least once a week, whether it's a story, whether it's a reel, a picture post, a video post, something. And Facebook, I'm trying to get into it. I made a promise with someone, and he's like, "You need to get on Facebook. Everyone's networking on there, so don't fall asleep on Facebook." Right down here, you can see impressions, how many people viewed your videos, and check that out. TikTok is really doing great. I'm getting a ton of engagement. I try to make it less official where it feels like I'm like telling you what to do, but talking like if you were my friend in a way. Not exactly like a friend, but make you feel like I'm welcoming you in and we're having a dialogue conversation, whether it's talking about Black education, running ads, whether it's organic versus not organic, finding your voice, finding your passion, something like that. And a lot of people seem to be engaged with that kind of content because it's less formal, telling people what to do. Instagram, I'm starting to post more, and hopefully this number will go up. And Facebook, like I said, I haven't really used it as much, but I'm trying to get more consistent with the platform, whether it's a video post, a written post, or getting people to do surveys to get more engagement. And I recommend people to start out with two platforms. I started out with YouTube and Instagram, and I learned to master those platforms. And now I'm learning TikTok and a little bit of Facebook. But you just need to figure out where your audience is. You do not need to be on every single platform. This is interactions, how many people that were engaged with your content, whether it's a like or a share. That is important to know. I don't think it shows on Instagram for that. And this tells you how many posts that you have made in that time frame. And like I said, I like to just start with the first date of the month, but I really started on the 28th of May. But we'll just pretend from right here to the 21st, which is yesterday or last week, according to the video when it gets posted. But I post a lot on Facebook. I let people know about what type of webinars that I have going on. I post videos from my TikTok and my YouTube channel on there, so that's why I have so much. And TikTok, like I said, I try to post at least once or twice per week. I don't think you need to be posting every single day because you're gonna wear your audience thin. So just keep that in mind. And these are some videos that got a lot of engagement. It's going in order of the most amount of impressions to the least amount. And actually, in real life, this has over 1,200 views right now, and it continues to grow. And a lot of people don't know that people can find your videos through search. So, video that was probably on there months ago can probably go viral in the future, but you just don't know. So, I don't think that any of your content is terrible, but it's a learning curve. So, next is the inbox. Hopefully, there's nothing sensitive in there, but you can get all your messages right over here and you can reply to all your comments. Yeah. So you can reply to all your comments, anything that's highlighted and dark, dark black text. That means that you haven't replied to it. I like to go on the app and reply to messages. But you can basically write at whatever their name is. Thank you for your comment. I greatly appreciate it. Just have that type of language. And you can set up whether you want just exclusively Facebook, exclusively TikTok, or all three on here. And like I said, with LinkedIn, I don't have a company profile, so it's not going to show any of those messages on there. I think my most favorite part about Metricool is it telling you what is the best times to post. So we'll say right here, the lighter is, the less likely that people are on your page, and the darker the post, the more likely that people will see it on your page. And let me show you right here. A neat feature, if the graph isn't enough for you, you can get percentages so you know how often to post. Like right here, I decided that I was gonna share a video. It's on TikTok as well, but I wanted to put it on Facebook to get more engagement. But I wanted to let people know about the importance of having a business plan and how it can implement new opportunities for you, because you can't do anything without a business plan. I tell people all the time, I'm like, you can either invest in my course, which is affordable, or you can go the other route of trying to hire a professional, and they'll probably charge you anywhere between $10,000 to $25,000. I Googled this, but people charge different rates because business plans are very long, tedious, and they charge about an hour, the number of pages, the number of revisions. Yeah, I always recommend people to learn how to do it themselves. My course, Create an Effective Business Plan, walked you through that process using the tools that I recommend and have done on my own business plans. I wrote 12 in my lifetime. I'm writing a 13th one, and I have experience of being a consultant, working with big brands and small organizations and helping them out with their marketing strategies or implement new business models to help their success rate for their company, planning for what's new. So I'm gonna create a new post. So I created an event. It's on Eventbrite. So we're gonna pretend that this is gonna go on Instagram, which it actually will in real life. But we can take some material right here. I like how it starts, the purpose behind this presentation. So how I like to go is, we'll say for our Instagram posts, let me just show you through the menus real quick. So on Facebook, you can create a post, create a reel. A reel would be anything underneath 60 seconds, and a longer video post or a text post would be a regular post. When you go into Instagram, it has different options. You can create a post, a reel, a story. Like I said, LinkedIn, you can just write a post, share a link, share some videos. And TikTok is mainly videos, and you can add hashtags and all that good stuff. And I want you to keep in note that there is a certain number of characters that you can have in each post. Like right here, it says 2,200. Facebook, I believe, gives you more, over 16,000. And then TikTok, I think they give you up to 2,000 now. Before it used to be 140 characters, I think. It wasn't that many characters, and characters represent how many numbers, letters, or characters in it. So like I said, we're gonna do an Instagram post. I can set the date and the time. So I'm gonna have this live on the 23rd. And I want to advertise to people that I have a webinar coming up. So we'll just put it right here. So I always like to start my presentation like this. Topic, business, taxes. And just to let you know, this is going to be an event that is happening through my course, and I'm opening up to the public because this is Financial Literacy Month. And I think learning about taxes is very important, especially as a creator, a performer, or even a business owner, to implement into their routine to save how to save on taxes, whether it's a tax credit, deductible, or a tax write-off. It's important to know. There's going to be a guest speaker. I want to put the date on here as well so people know. I like to write everything out so people can remember. September 2nd, 2023. Eastern time, so people know the time zone. A lot of people who attend my webinars are from the West Coast, and that's a 3-hour difference. I do have some people that are in Central Time, and you can imagine people from other countries and other places around the world. So about presentation, I'm gonna add the image right here. So image, get it from my computer. We got an image right there. This is what it looks like. And then I'm just going to put a little bit about my guest speaker and a little bit about myself. I'm just being mindful of character space. I'll probably take some of this out. Sometimes I like summarizing. I also want to put a little bit about myself. I like to keep everything short so it doesn't overwhelm people. We're almost at the limit. And I don't have to put any detail about my company because everything will be found on the link. So let me see. I'm debating if I should put link in bio at the end. Link in bio to if it's there or notes and more details. And then you can add hashtags. You can look them up. So we can write BPerryFilms, because this is what the company is. You can look it up to see how attractive that it could be. Like you can see how many millions or how many billions of people have used the tag. They probably haven't used that one, but we'll just use that for an example. As you can see, it pops up. And financial literacy. I like to capitalize the first letter of each word so people can find it more easier. And I'm a Black-owned business, so I like to write that in there. Don't worry if it says that it's not found, but you'll be able to find it eventually. But this is what a post would look like. As you can see, the image right there. I don't want to give out too much information because it talks about it on the actual page. And I'll show you what it looks like on Eventbrite. This is what it looks like on Eventbrite. I try to make my presentations affordable and definitely grab a ticket. Like I said, the event is on September 2nd. So take the time to like really look through this, sign up, tell a friend, get people to join, and you'll learn a lot. And I feel like finance is something that a lot of people lack in education on. And if you don't understand money, you lose power. So I always think of it like that. But let me go back to Metricool so you can see what it looks like. So I'll save it on here. So it has 12 p.m. It has the event right there. And it will auto post. You have that option right there. You can either post it on your own or you can download the app and manually post it. You can set it to drafts just in case you want to save it. And some of the different platforms that you use will have different features as you can add different things, whether it's emojis, hashtags, comment, photos, videos. Just be creative. Test out videos sometimes. Try out text posts sometimes. Add images sometimes, even carousel and documents sometimes. And it'll pop up on your screen. And for those of you who want to know how many people that I have across all streaming platforms that I use, I have nearly 1,700 followers across the different platforms that I use, like Alignable, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, just naming a couple platforms that I use. And then you can, like I said, you can create this event to post on multiple platforms. But like me, I wanted the Instagram post to look a certain way. And then let me see on Facebook, I can basically take some of the same information. I can take some of the same information. I'm just going to copy and paste and make some minor changes to it. And like I said before, on each platform, it'll tell you the best times, the best day to post on each platform. As you can see, my content gets busy later at the day. I can go from having 50 views in the first 3 hours to nearly like 500 or 600 by the next morning. So like I said, don't sleep on any of these platforms. And don't be afraid to experiment. So just click right here and post. I'll probably have it post for the 23rd. Post right here. 9, 5, 4, 1 banana. On September 2nd, 12, from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Like I said, I like to mix it up a little bit so it sounds interesting. I'll be sharing stage with guest speaker. Like I like to test things out. I'll fast forward through some of this part so it doesn't bore you. I just want to put its job title right here. And let me tell you, he has a lot of great insight. And what's good about Grammarly is that it checks my spelling, it checks for grammar. And like I said, this is going to be a Facebook post, so I'll just close this one out. I'm debating if I want to use hashtags for the Facebook post, but it doesn't hurt. I don't think it really matters. But I'm going to add a link just to see how it adapts. It's right there, and it will show the link. You can view how it looks on mobile as well as desktop. And with Facebook, it starts out collapsed and people can open it up to see what details are on here. Like I said, I'm opening this up to the public so people can get a ton of information and actually enroll in my course, creating an effective business plan. Because I feel like a lot of people start businesses but have no idea what they want to do. And it shows a level of maturity and opportunity to grow when people know more about a platform. You have the option to publish now or publish at a certain time, like I had mentioned before. I like to post at 12. That's like I said, I get the most amount of engagement at that time. Let's say 12:30. Let's see. You see how they're at the same time, so they're right next to each other. And let me show you my monthly calendar. As you can see, I really do use this platform a lot. I try to post on different types of platforms. I even experiment with different days, different times, as you can see. Sometimes I'm posting nearly 3 times a week. And I want you guys to definitely sign up for Metricool because it gives you opportunities to really grow. I am on a paid plan, just like and on the paid plans you get more information. It shows me what type of in the analytics tab as I'm going down. It tells me the different types of posts I get, certain interactions. And as you can see, I'm 100% organic. I haven't used any ads. And it just shows you how many posts, how many impressions I got from each one. This shows me right here how many videos, how many links, how many posts, images, and events I have scheduled on here. I think I had one event scheduled for Facebook because it was a live stream, and it went pretty well. Right here, you can have your list of posts most recently, and it shows you how many reactions you got on each one. Let me tell you, I have more views on some of these than what is showing on here. Another neat feature is that you can add your competitors on here. Like say if you're looking for someone, we'll say Mr. Beast. Maybe he's not on Facebook. Let me see. I'll try to find someone else. We'll try TikTok on here. But depending on how what tier plan are you on, you can see so many followers on here. And also you can add other brands on here. The more brands that you have, the cheaper it will be overall because people are paying you to do their social media for them. So like I said, just experiment, try something new, something different. But like I said, you can look up your competitors on here. You can look up your competitors on here and see how much engagement that they have, I think one thing for me, if you're starting out in content creation, don't try to follow the biggest follower count accounts because it's going to make you feel less than and not worthy. Like I said, I only been on this platform for 3 months, just about, and I have a ton of engagement. Sometimes I have more than people who have a bigger following me that are my friends using their business page. Sometimes it's too stagnant, whether it's too hyper or too relaxed. People want to get to know who you are, so show a balance of both. You can show some educational videos, you can show a relaxed video, you can create a short vlog or a longer vlog. There's room for everyone to grow on different platforms. So don't listen to one person telling you to post every day if you know that you can't do it. Like when I originally started on social media, like I said, I had no experience prior than 2 years ago when I started my business. It's that I was going to learn each platform, post every other week. Now I'm posting once a week to multiple times a week, depending on the platform. But I'm taking those baby steps, and those baby steps are definitely recommended if you're going to grow or sustain your company. So definitely take advantage of that. Yeah, as I had mentioned before, I want you to really experiment, taking the time to learn about the platform, Metricool. There's other competitors like Later. I like Metricool the most because it's affordable. And also it comes with a lot of neat features that other brands don't have. I do have a link for Later as well. If you want to use my affiliate link, you can get your first month free on any of the paid plans. And like I said, when you're on the paid plans, you get more access to resources. You can even get your analytics emailed to you and write down all the notes, see what worked, what didn't work, and just keep experimenting. I think what's neat about social media is that it's always changing. You always have opportunities to adapt and flourish. Like I mentioned to you, a lot of my clients, they have issues growing their platform, getting more engagement, but stop worrying about the numbers. Just focus on what do you feel comfortable posting today. Like I said, I showed you right here. I had a dip overnight, and then I ended up going back up yesterday overnight. And it just shows that people are really invested in the content. And when you stop posting frequently, people are going to drift off because people are going to think that you quit. People want to subscribe to people that are posting, people that are engaging, people who will have a lot of energy and showcasing their craft, whether it's in finance, whether it's in marketing, whether it's in healthcare. There is so many platforms and so many tools and resources that are out there available for you. Like I said, you can auto post. There's an app that you can download from Metricool. You'll be notified before it goes live. Just verify if you want to change anything quickly or not, and just figure out what platform works for you best. It's all about experimenting and testing the waters. I know a lot of people are discouraged because during the pandemic, a lot of people grew really fast. And then they're noticing that people aren't engaging with the content because people aren't home. People may not be really interested in their content anymore. But that's for you to test out all by yourself. Don't worry about what someone else is doing. Focus on what you're doing. And I hope this video gives you some type of inspiration and some hope, and really achieve your goals and just really experiment. Experiment, experiment, experiment. I have so many tools, so many resources available to you. Just go onto my website, BPerryFilms.com, so you can find out about any events that are coming up. Definitely sign up for any of my courses or memberships. I think YouTubers Create, it would be a great platform for many of you to learn about digital marketing. It's not solely towards just YouTubers. You can take some of the same elements and apply it to other platforms. Like I said, I started on TikTok almost 3 months ago, and look at how many followers I have. And look at how many people that I grow on Facebook. And I haven't really posted on it as frequently as I could, but it just takes time and set up a schedule and work through your process. Like I had recommended three softwares that I use to get this all organized. Google Workspace, so you can have all your notes notated, put it in folders, your images in folders, all your posts, all your comments, whatever you need to keep you on track. Use Grammarly to make sure that there's spelling and grammar corrections, and then also use Metricool to help you schedule your posts and ease up the workload so you can pretty much go on vacation for a week and have your content available as long as you batch record it, of course. Sometimes I'm working on 3 to 4 videos, and I think 3 videos is my max, 4 if I'm lucky, in a day. But I have learned so much, and it's really an app that I like using. And like I said, I'm on a paid plan, a premium plan, so you know it's good. And I don't recommend software that I don't use, but I hope you take the time out of your day. And I hope this video gave you a lot of value. Like I said, I tried out this platform for 3 months, and it has helped me grow and sustain my audience more effectively. Yes, there will be highs and lows, but that's what anything that you do. And you should know that as a business owner, as a creator, some people are going to like your work, some people aren't. But that's the process of you growing and mastering your craft and being honest with your intention. So I want you guys to definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok. I know a lot of you are following me on LinkedIn, and it's been great. I think that's the platform that I have the most amount of engagement on. Um, Alignable, I have a lot of engagement, over 200,000 impressions so far, and over 2,000 clicks on my profile and on my website. So it just shows being consistent, posting when it's appropriate, knowing your audience, and being free with your intention. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't grow and nothing is impossible. Everything can be possible as long as you try, and always putting your best foot first. Like my videos from the beginning weren't so well. The content was good, but I got invested in lighting, better camera equipment, better software, just testing out different tools because I want to invest in you guys like the same way that you invest in me. So I want to be that resource that can help you persevere and achieve that big milestone, whether you're starting a business, getting into digital marketing. I'm here for you because I can train you in all those different things using the tools and techniques that I learned through trial and error. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.